roles are repeatable units of code, but just think of roles as a way of wrapping up lots of playbooks, lots of files, and then packaging them in a way that's very portable, very shareable, and very repeatable. Okay, so with playbooks, we were able to write them and then run them lots of times. With roles, we can actually run roles multiple times in a single playbook. So you could use a role 10 times in a playbook and feed it different bits of information each time, so it does something slightly differently for you. So roles are primarily designed for managing a relatively large amount of resources that are all related to each other. So a good example of this, which we won't cover in this course, but I am going to cover in another course, is WordPress. So let's say you want to install WordPress on a server. Well, WordPress requires that you download a zip file, or you download the WP command, you install it, you tell it to install WordPress to a specific location on disk for you. Then before you can actually initialize the WordPress installation, you need a MySQL database. You may need to go and pull lots of images in. So there's a lot involved with installing and managing a WordPress installation, which I'm going to cover in another course, and a role is perfect for that. So a role can mount any network drives that you need, it can pull down the WP command, it can pull down WordPress itself in a zip file, or the role can actually contain the zip file. If you don't want to do any network connectivity and pull things from the internet, the role can actually contain that zip file and unravel it on the disk for you and install WordPress. One of the primary things about roles though is that they can be versioned, and I don't mean versioned like in Git with a commit or anything like that. I mean Ansible actually has the concept of versions built into roles, so that means that you can actually tell your local Ansible installation, go and get this role from, for example, Ansible Galaxy, and I want anything at this version or better. You don't need to be able to use versioning in roles in order to be able to actually just use plain roles like we're going to do in this course, but it's definitely something that's worth looking at.